Hello everyone, Johnny Hurricane here from GamersHeroes.com, and why don't you sit back, relax, and let me tell you what's to come in Ghostwire Tokyo. Before we go any further, like, comment, subscribe, and this was a hands-off preview. I did not actually get to play the game, I just got to watch some stuff. We were shown a pretty early part of the game, like probably an hour in, maybe, if that, and we've got roughly about, I don't know, 20-25 minutes or something like that. You play as a man known as Akito, and he is fused with a ghost hunting spirit named KK. Yes, you can go ahead and take that in. This game's going to be funky. Now, I don't know how the two got fused, but in this, through KK, through the ghost hunting spirit, you, Akito, get the ability to do something called ethereal weaving. Best way to describe it is like magic, as you can see from the B-roll. Except that when you actually destroy an enemy, you normally use like strings to rip them apart, like right here, just like, and get their cores. And the cores are used to level up, I believe. There is a skill tree. We didn't get to see a ton of it, but assumedly the experience will be used to get you the skills as well. The B-roll we're seeing right now is showing a little bit more skills. The ones we saw were pretty basic, like just throwing like little light daggers and ripping people, like this one right here. We saw that, but not the fireball and the electricity. So the combat looks like it's going to be solid. Let's talk about what they actually did during the gameplay. Like I said, it was early, and basically Akito was walking through this street. Now there's this mysterious fog. Yeah, again, right, pretty generic, but is what it is. Mysterious fog that has overcome the city, and it seems to have taken the people of the city hostage is the best way to describe it. Like if you touch this fog, you vanish. Now it's not clear if you vanish into the fog or if it's just like you're a soul floating around. So there were side quests and main missions. The main thing they were working on was getting this barrier, basically removing bits of fog throughout the city by activating these altars and saving the normal people's souls. And as you clear these barriers, these torii gates, then more of the city becomes open and you can go explore more. A perfect example, the torii gate right there. This one was already cleared, but normally there'll be like a fog barrier. You do a little fight or a little puzzle, clears the fog, and then you can go look in the next area. As you do this, of course, you get stronger and you will run into side quests, you will run into NPCs, and of course, new enemies. Outside of the magic, you do get a bow. I don't think you're going to get any like swords or anything like that. I think it's just a bow. Bows have gotten kind of big in games lately, I feel like. It makes sense. They're a good stealth option. But in a game like this, so you get the different arrows are kind of infused with your weaving, your ethereal weaving, which makes me assume you're going to be able to like fire arrows, electric arrows, and whatever other elements of arrows you can get. There was obviously no like length revealed or anything like that, but they've done the Evil Within and the Evil Within 2, which are both roughly on average 15-ish hours, which I would expect maybe a little bit more towards the 20-hour. The map did look kind of sizable. I just don't know how fast you're going to be clearing it. It's very difficult when you're not hands-on, right? It's hard to understand how much time you're going to be spending in this world if you're not actually in it. And I also like just the overall visual of the game. It's very colorful. It sort of reminds me, what was that game? Infamous Second Son, the one that was on PlayStation 4. Except Infamous Second Son wasn't that great. It's just the colors and like the neon, the vibe, I guess. It is worth mentioning that not all of these demons are bad, right? There are yokai that you can find and they will help you, probably give you side quests. Some of them even sell you items. So you're going to have a lot of extra stuff to do as well, not just rushing through the main story. I think the best way to describe it is if you played the Evil Within 2, that kind of early level where everything was kind of open in the city, I think they just tried to make that bigger. Apparently you get a grapple hook as well. And these spirits up here, from what they said, these are like normal people spirits that kind of got trapped in the fog or within the fog. So when you clear the fog, those souls are still trapped. And if you collect them, it gets you more bonus experience, and you of course get more skill points, which you can get here at the phone booth. And as it is the Tango guys, the guys that did the Evil Within, you could probably expect some sort of weird, funky twist that maybe you see coming, maybe you don't. Either way, I'm gonna be honest, the game wasn't really on my radar. I knew what it was, but after this event, and after seeing how the combat works and the whole ethereal weaving thing, I'm into that type of stuff. So I'm going to be checking it out. The game is set to release on March 25th. There's actually like a event today where the release date's supposed to be officially revealed, but the 25th of March is when it's due out. It was delayed out of last year, so hopefully it'll be polished and good to go on like a certain game that I was playing lately. But yeah, March 25th. Let me know if you're going to be checking it out. If you have any questions, leave comments below. I'll do my best to answer. Obviously, I only saw so much and I wasn't able to play. But if you liked what you saw, got what you needed, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Later, Gators.